Hey, Melissa, did you lose your bracelet? This was lying around. What's the matter? You were looking for it? It's got like a red stain on it, but it's still pretty.
How did you get that?
It was like in the bedroom, on the floor.
No. Jacob, baby. That bracelet, originally it was given to Miranda. Then it was given to me, and it's just had this back and forth trajectory, and it wasn't in my possession last time I checked. I don't know how that's here. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense for it to be in my apartment.
Oh. So I'm gonna put this down. Rather not touch that. Who knows? Maybe you forgot. Maybe someone put it in your bag. There were plenty of instances where you were in front of Joey and maybe he pulled some sleight of hand and slipped it in your bag or something.
No, I'm almost certain that Miranda's mother-in-law, Joey's mother, Mill, she was the one that had it last. She was the one taking care of it, looking after it, whatever. I know I have memory issues, but I don't remember that being in my apartment. So for it to be here and for you to find it, I don't know. Something's really fishy about that.
Alright, but Melissa, how else would the bracelet get in your apartment? He was here, before I was. I don't think he's broken in since. And let's not forget, the man's dead.
You're right. This isn't a fantasy world. There has to be some logical, less toxic explanation. I just could have sworn that Mill was the one that had it last. So I don't know. My brain is not working properly right now.
Well, you spoke to her too, not too long ago. So maybe she put it in your bag or your coat. But what do you want to do with it? Since it triggers you to an extent, right? Maybe we should just throw it out?
No, I want to keep it. And I don't want to keep it because I miss Joey or I love Joey or it reminds me of a simpler time or for nostalgia purposes. I want to keep it as a reminder of what I've been through, of what I survived. There's got to be a reason why you found it today. Maybe it's the universe showing me that I'm stronger than I think. So I would use it for those purposes only, not to reminisce or anything like that, Jacob, just to assure you on that matter.
Alright. Whatever helps you, even if I can't fully understand a lot of the times, whatever helps. You should probably clean the red off of it though.
Yeah.
So now, as someone who is transient in Miranda's house, how have your perceptions been since the custody agreement, the visitation between Mill and Kristen? How has that been going from your perspective?
Yeah, I'm on my business, so pretty much have blinders on. Not really sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. That's how I was raised.
Understood. You're not a named party in this situation, so I get why you would want to pull yourself back, but you are a member of the household and we are looking into the best interests of Junior and we want to always do what's right for Junior. So we just want your opinion. We're certain you've seen people in passing. Oh, so you guys are certain of that? Certain. It's a great word that you're using. You're certain of what I know and what I see, right? Okay, maybe that phraseology was the best, and I apologize. And I want you to understand that I'm not here to waste your time. I'm not trying to get people in trouble or anything like that. It's just we as an organization are trying to turn things around. Every case that we have, we are trying to do our due diligence in assuring that everyone's taken care of and that the rules are being followed and that the best interest of Junior is squared away. So all I'm asking is, has everything been going good? That's it. Everything's been fine. No issues that I can report back to you all. Everything's been copacetic and hunky-dory. Okay. Your daughter did tell us. Kristen didn't tell us. She actually told us that she was able to see Junior. But it was Miranda who came clean about the fact that she hasn't been allowing Kristen to see Junior. Hey, you know what that sounds like to me? I ain't great in English, but I know the difference between punctuation, and to me that sounds like a statement, which doesn't require anything on my end in terms of what you just said being rhetorical. Yes, and I'm not asking whether it's true or not. I know it's true. Can I just have your opinion on that? Why you think your daughter prohibits Kristen from seeing Junior when there's a legal document stating that she is supposed to let her see. It's just we have a zero tolerance for that. And giving Miranda a pass, but now as her father, this would be a great time for you to give us a little statement as to why you think that she did that, so that we can not have to escalate anything. My daughter Miranda is a great mother. She takes care of her children better than anyone I've ever seen. She is competent in what she does, and she is someone who abides by the law and any documentation that she's given to follow that law. I don't think I have anything else to add to that. Right. Let me level with you. Miranda walked away with a great win. And she got a lot out of this custody agreement. And she has a good track record with family court. So I personally can understand why she may get ahead of herself or feel as though she is somewhat above the rules. Please don't take that the wrong way, but it takes a lot of bravery to have a legal document before you with an organization that's trying to do the best that it can, and then she decides to just not listen to it. If it were her ex-husband or someone else in this situation, that would be a really big issue, but because it's her, you get what I'm going with here. I just need to give you a warning so that you can pass it along to her, so you can get her to understand, because I don't know if she understood. The court's not going to play around with stuff like this. Okay, I did not log in my report that she's not letting Kristen see Junior, and I'm doing her a favor here. But they are really cracking down with this stuff. They don't want to be taken as a joke. They don't want to be looked at like they are incompetent and that it's a circus. And I say this with such vigor and passion because I don't want to lose my job. They cut people right and left, and I'm doing her a favor So please just talk to her. Try to get her to understand what's going on here. All of that is understood on my part. I get that. I hear you. And I'm not cold. I don't want to see no one lose their job. It's never what I want to see, but at the same time, you stand here as a stranger to me, questioning me about my daughter and her integrity. Why should I give a rat's ass about you? And why should I give a rat's ass about the people who employ you? Because last time I checked, they have screwed over my daughter one too many times. So why should we have any favor towards any of y'all? Because, Mr. Sand, when they see someone breaking their agreements at this point, making them look foolish, adding to the pile of grievances and all of that, when they see someone now making a mockery of their work, you think they're gonna be nice when it comes to revising her agreement? She's breaking a rule. They're gonna favor Kristen. They're gonna favor everyone but her. So I'm just giving you this heads up. Because I can't keep not writing. I can't keep not documenting things on her behalf. Okay. I gave you the benefit of, okay, I opened my mouth last time, and I tried to, like, speak to you and get it through your head last time, but I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I left, and I said to myself, no, she doesn't have a problem, she's not gonna do this again, and I don't have to worry about anything getting worse. But here I am again, Mom. And I can tell, I can smell it, I can see it. I'm not stupid. You're drunk again, Mom. Middle of the week. No reason. I went to work today, Gina. I went to work. If I want to drink a little bit after work, it's my prerogative. I'm a full-grown woman. I earned my keep. I paid my bills. I'm entitled to drink on my personal time. You know, Joey was an ex-alcoholic addict, everything. You think Miranda's going to want you anywhere near her? She's going to use this as ammo against you. How? I said this the last time. You're going to throw it all away. They're going to rip up the agreement. You're never going to get a chance again. I know you're tipsy, you're drunk, and you can't understand any of that, but this is my second time telling you this. This solidifies that you have an issue. I told you the last time. Gina, I'm not seeing them today. You know, I'm not seeing Junior. So what does it matter? No one's seeing me. I'm in the house. Okay, it's not about how do I it's not about when you see them or what. It's about what you do in your life when you're not around them. Being a grandparent and a parent, from what I've learned, it's not about the time you spend with them. It's about the person you are every other second. It reflects. You should always be ready. If Miranda were to call right now, hey Mom, come see the grandkid, you're not ready to go. And then you have to tell her no. You're going to be the one like, no, I can't come today. And she's going to hear it in your voice. She's going to tell. The second that she hears that you're drinking, she's going to get you to the house. She's going to smell you. She's going to call a family court agent to smell you too. And then you're done. You know what, Mom? Why don't you call me and let me know when you're not drunk, so I don't waste my breath on the things that I'm telling you right now. Because you're not comprehending, and you're throwing a pity party for yourself. And you're only gonna make your problems worse. You never drank. This is perfect time to start, huh?
I wasn't expecting family court to interview all of us. And when I found out that Mom didn't throw me under the bus and take the opportunity to tell them that I haven't been abiding by the agreement, I'm just shocked. But then again, at the same time, I think she just did it because she knew. She's just playing a game. She's just trying to get me to see her in a different way. So I'm like torn between what to feel on that. Sweetie, not to dismiss anything you're saying or whatnot, but I think at this point, it's highly irrelevant what you feel towards that woman. You were in your 30s, you're an adult, it don't matter. It's about the kids right now. I don't think it's irrelevant. I think, like, I genuinely need to know what I mean by that. I'm not trying to dismiss your feelings. I'm not saying that you know, your feelings are valid is what I'm trying to say. But what I mean more is that the more important thing to focus on right now is that you abide by that paper. You need to listen to those rules, and you just need to let your mother see Junior. And that's what matters. It don't matter whether you hate her, you love her, you despise her, whatever. Just please abide by the piece of paper. And that's what's relevant to me. That's what can alter the course of the future. You know, your feelings don't alter anything, but that can alter it. I know. I got that from the agent. My grief isn't going to give me an excuse to not let her see Junior. So I don't want to ask Mill to be the middleman. She's grieving her son, and it's inappropriate for me to use her as a messenger to talk to my mother. And I don't think Gina, I just don't want to ask her to either. So can you just do me a favor at first? Can you be the one to talk to her? I know you both are on weird terms, but I'll do it. Not to cut you off, but I'll do it. Okay? If it makes life easy for you, say no more. Alright? Thank you, Dad. I appreciate it. I just, like you said, I agree. It's irrelevant what I feel towards her. The important thing is that I follow this stupid agreement, and we move on and figure out a way to work with her. Because I can't break it again. Damn it, Kristen. You complain and you kvetch about Miranda being fussy or you not being able to see Junior and all that, right? But then when it comes down to it, and I call you, you don't pick up. And I gotta leave you a voicemail. Maybe it's because it's me. Maybe if Miranda called you, you'd pick up, but give you the benefit of the doubt there. Kristen, I'm calling because Miranda still don't want to talk to you. And I think you can understand why. But I'm calling on her behalf to let you know that she is ready, willing, and able to let you see Junior. She is still grieving the loss of her ex-husband, as hard as that may be to believe, but you're welcome to come over and utilize the time that you've been given to see your grandkid. Now, to set up details, please speak to me. Please call me. Do not bother Miranda. I don't think I gotta say more than that. I don't think there's any issue with that. Nothing in the agreement says otherwise, that you need to speak directly to her about things. So, yeah, let's make this simple. Let's not complicate things, and you and me can be on the same page.
we can dislike each other and still do what's best for our grandkids. So, piece of advice on my end too. Don't ruin this. Don't squander this. Take this time to show Miranda that you can be a grandmother that's trustworthy. That she doesn't have to hate you in her house. Look at this like a trial. Look at this like an exhibition match. You understand me? I hope you listen to this whole voicemail. Call me back when you're ready to see Junior, and we'll set something up. I think I was thorough.